Hey guys, welcome back. I know it's been a minute. I've been experimenting, and some of those experiments have not worked out the way I wanted to. I don't know if you've watched Daniel Cooper and his wonderful Petri effect items, and he has several different ways to do it. And I've been trying all of them. And the closest I got was this. I mean, it's still really, really pretty, except for the blobs. But that's okay because I'm still going to use these guys. Can you see that one? I think I know what happened. It was extremely cold in my studio. And I don't think I waited long enough to swirl them. Now this one doesn't have blobs, but the white did kind of spider out. I don't know if you can see that or not. And this was like the third try, so I only used, I think, 2 different colors on it. Here's one I just did the cloud effect. And this was just orange, yellow, and that's actually a turquoise in there, but it turned out to be a very dark color. And then I just used regular white pigment paste, and I really like that. So what we're going to do today, we are going to try the Petri effect again, because it's nice and warm in here tonight. And then we're also going to back these. I'm going to show you how to back them once they are demolded in black. And I'm going to make my daughter a necklace out of this. Hi, Bailey. This is for you. With my new drill that I got, that I ordered. It's an electric drill, and I ordered that from Walmart.com. You would not believe how many items they have for resin and artwork, and it's just crazy, and it's cheap, and most of them are free shipping. So yeah, that's a great place to look if you're hunting for something and you really don't want to spend a ton of money. Temu's a great place, but so is Walmart.com. And like I said, a lot of it is free shipping, and some of it that is made in the United States will get to you within 2 or 3 days, which is also very nice instead of waiting a week or 2 weeks. All right, so we're going to begin. I've already mixed my resin. This is a 1-to-1, which is normally what I use in most of my projects. It's a medium viscosity. So we are going to do this one. And I am going to fill it all the way up. Leave a little space for the alcohol ink and the white. And then I have just a tad left for the black backings. All right, so tonight we're going to use, it's called Ember, and it's like a brick red. And I got this from Michael's. It came in a pack of 18. I love these inks. They spread wonderfully. I'm going to have to order some more, though. I'm almost out of some colors. And one of those. Not going to use a lot of ink. because I want to try to get this right this time. And then yellow. See how well that spreads? That's amazing. Can you see that? I'm going to turn you just a tad. There we go. And then yellow in the middle. And then this is called Valencia, but it's orange. I'll do that here. I think I'm going to do another ember. That yellow kind of took over. I'm going to do that on the bottom. There. I'm going to let that sit for just a second. Daniel did not. Daniel Cooper. Actually, I'm gonna do what he taught. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my sinker white in. And he did 1 drop for each color. And I think that's where I made my mistake. I put a ton of white. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, and 3. And then he just let that kind of sit for an hour before he swirled or anything. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move this out of the way. And we're going to go to these. The first thing I want to do is my daughter's necklace. Okay, and this is sitting flat. This is my tool. And I have been using a manual. And I've used it for about 6 months. And I thought, why don't I just get one of these? It's the same price as the manual. And it was. So I got this, and it's a freaking game changer, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to lay it flat. Hope y'all can see this. I'm going to try to keep my hands out of the way. But I'm going to go, actually, I want to make it kind of sideways-ish, because she's kind of a sideways-ish kind of gal. Look at that. That is all the way through already. And I'm going to go again. Just kind of clean it up. And that is it. How fast and easy is that? Hey, then we get our pinch bail. That I did order from Temu. And most of the time you have to spread them out. If you fill your molds all the way, which I do. And it is pretty much what you call it. You pinch it. And as you can see, there is enough room for me to put her chain through. And that's going to hang like that. And that is just going to be so cute. And I will show you the finished result at the end of the video. Her favorite color is purple. You see that? That is so cute. That's an earring back. Okay. I will be back in just a second and we will get these guys going. Okay, so I'm back and I'm going to show you just a couple of these. I don't want to bore you. I want to make this a pretty quick video because we got lots going on here. I'm doing 3 different projects to show you how to do this. Simply because it's been forever since I've shown you all anything. And this is the learning channel. I'm going to mix my black up a little bit. And I have very, very little resin in here. So I scrape both sides. And you can see it's completely opaque. Okay. Just make sure it's mixed up real good. Because you can still see streaks even in your paste. Klutzy, so I'm going to go ahead and close that up. Okay. So I'm going to, I think I'll do these 3 just to show you. I had to prop the heart up because if you have this mold, the tip of it kind of falls down. So I propped it up on a popsicle stick. We're going to start with that one. I'm going to put a little bit here, just in the center. And we're going to work it around with this tool here. We're going to go right to the edge. There is a lip, so it should not go over. I've done this a few times, so I can do it pretty fast. You just take it to the edge. Take your time. Just make sure you got pretty good coverage. And this one is kind of wobbly because it's not as stable as the others are. I know my hand's in the way, but I'm trying to hold it steady. Let me put a little more in there. There we go. All right, let's see if I can do this so you can see it. Just take it to the edge. And don't be scared. If there's any kind of lip there, the resin will not go over. Even if there is not a lip, unless you push it over or there's a bubble on the side, it's not going to go over. Okay. So, there we go. That one's done. And I am going to give it a little bit of spray because I do see a few bubbles. There we go. All right. Next, we have these guys. Same process. Put your pile in the middle. And you just work it to the edge. If you've ever demolded something and said, oh, I wish I would have backed that with some color. And you can do mica powders and resin. You can do pretty much whatever you want to on the back. But just, take your time. work it around, push it to the edge. And if you're making necklaces, a backing is pretty nice to do. Or earrings, whatever you want to make. I will do a video on how to make earrings too. This is the learning channel, and most of the time we're learning together. Like doing the Petrie. Daniel Cooper was nice enough to give me permission. I actually messaged him, and he said absolutely 100%. And I'm going to send him a copy if that one turns out, but it's looking perfect. So I'm pretty happy about that. I'm not going to move that one. Almost did. But right now it's sitting pretty. Okay, so we're going to do the same to this one. And these guys weren't perfect, but they will still make nice necklaces. They did have the big blob in the middle, but fortunately the blob was actually kind of cute. Okay. And the same thing, just work it to the edge. The most important thing is make sure you don't have any bubbles on the edge, because the resin will follow any path it can. And if you have bubbles on the edge, it's going to go right to that bubble and go down the side. So check your pieces before you do this technique. But it just makes a nice finished product for your customers or for yourself. Most of my items are gifts for people. I do sell, but most of mine are gifts. I do this for the love of doing it, which is why I ask you to like and subscribe and leave a comment. That only helps me to be able to continue to bring you these learning processes. And like I said, a lot of times I'm learning with you. So we're going to let these all cure. And I'll be back in about an hour, my time, to show you how to swirl this Petrie. And it is looking so much better than these guys were. So anyway, don't forget, like and subscribe. Hi, Bailey. I love you. Hey, welcome back. I decided to show you how to go ahead and do this necklace. I bought the chain, and I like this gauge because it is pretty strong, at Michael's. And you can buy gold, you can buy smaller gauges, you can buy bigger gauges like this. This is a substantial necklace. And I also have to laugh because this is the lobster claws that I have left, and I wanted some bigger ones, so I ordered these, but I didn't know they were actually going to send me lobster claws. These are freaking huge, and silly me, I ordered 2 packs before I realized what they are, but they actually go great with this big chunky chain, and great for the bigger necklaces that you can make. Anyway, I had to laugh at myself. Alright, so what we first do is we put the chain through the pinch bail, And you guys may already know this, but I don't know if you do. And I measured it to go just below her collarbone. And I usually use both tools here just to make it easier to handle. And you spread it just a little bit. You don't want to bend it out of shape. So I'll just show you that much. You see the little gap there? And you need 2 jump rings. One on this side. And then you close it. Make sure there's no gap in between or it will fall apart. Okay? And then the other side, you do the same, but you add the lobster claw. And these are fairly thin, so you can actually just do it with your fingers. You add your lobster claw, and then you put it through the other end of the chain. Having trouble seeing, it's a little dark in here. There we go. And then you do the same. You crimp it together. And make sure there's no gap. There you have it. It's pretty simple. Unless you have never done it before, which is why I wanted to show you. And look, we have a beautiful necklace with a pretty lobster claw. There you go, Miss Bailey. Come see your mother. Okay, and it is time. It's been an hour to swirl. We're just going to retest it. Should be a string. And I don't know if you can see that, but there is. So we're going to lightly swirl this. We are definitely not going to go to the bottom. I want to make sure you can see this. And you can make any kind of swirl design you want. I'm just going to start at the bottom and go through there. And that is it. That's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to touch it anymore. I'm just going to let that cure. And guys, we will see you when it's done. Hopefully it's going to be correct. This is number 3. Hello, I'm back. It is time to demold this. The back of it looks really good, but I really don't have high hopes. I will try it again because I was so close on these. If I can focus in good enough for you. It was so close. Those blobs wouldn't be there. That would be gorgeous. All right. I also have a bonus. I got a Temu package, so we're going to unmold that today too. Anyway, here we go. Let's see. Let's get rid of this. Okay. Let's take a look. Oh. Well, that's not bad. Can you see it? Get out of the ring lights. It's not bad. It does have some feathering, not as much as I like. So yeah, I think we will try again. I don't know why we're not focusing. I hope you were able to see that. Oh yeah, that turned out pretty good. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and open this. I'm pretty excited about this one. Well, some of the stuff I'm excited about. Some of it is just I need type of stuff. Okay. Ooh. Tattoos. Temporary tattoos. Okay, this one was $1.29. And this is a pack. I think they're pretty good size, too. I like them. Okay, let's see what these look like. Oh, that one's pretty. I like that one a lot. I like that one a lot. Yes, I picked flowers. I do like my flowers. I'm not crazy about this. I will have to cut that out, I think. The mandola. That one's really nice. That one has a snake. Okay. And that one I really, really like. And another snake. Not crazy about the snakes, but I'm sure I can use them. That's my favorite. I like that one the best. So, we are going to do a video on how to use those. Okay. Then I got just some supplies, some sticks, and some measuring cups. I use these all the time. And then there's little tiny cups in here. Little disposable ones, which I desperately need. And there's 20 of these, just little plasticky cups. And this kit was $5.39, something like that. Okay, here is my favorite thing. 11 mica powders. Chameleons. Can you guess what I'm going to do with these? And these? Yes. We're going to put these all together. And I'm going to paint on the temporary tattoos. After I test out these colors. Oh, that one's gorgeous. Can you see that? And the writing is too small for me to even see if they even have the names on there. That one's really pretty too. Green, purple, blue. Green, purple, blue. Yeah, I can barely see it. I'm not going to go through them all. Oh, that one's so pretty. And there's a pinky. Blue, green, red, purplish red. Sure doesn't look like that, does it? I'm so excited about these guys. All right. Ooh, that's a nice blue. That one is... Can't read it. It's in black, and it's almost exactly like the blue in there. There's a purpley one. And then some bronzy looking stuff. Green, gold, blue, copper. All right, I'm excited. I will talk to you guys next time. All these turned out good-ish. I'm really happy that this turned out better than I thought it would. But we will be trying again because it's not exactly what I'm looking for. I want a Daniel Cooper moment. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And comment if you like. let me know how things are going with you. Thanks. Have a good one.